Shalom, Israel. Yahanna, my brothers. Yahweh Shemar Thunderbass, y'all shout out my sisters with the I.S.U.P.K. Start out of 1 West, 125th Street, Harlem, New York. I.S.U.P.K. Atlanta, come to tell blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans that they are the children of Israel according to the Bible. And if anybody try to tell you anything different, they're a liar and the truth ain't in them. And you can tell them I said it, especially a Christian pastor. If he try to tell you that you're not an Israelite according to the Bible, you tell him I said he's a liar and the truth ain't in it. You know what I'm talking about? We come to, like I said, this Friday night, Lashawan Qadash class. We come in here to tell blacks, Hispanics, or teach blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans their language, their original language. English is not your original language. Spanish is not your original language. But the Lashawan Qadash, the Hebrew, is your language. And what you see on the board right now, or on the wall right now, would be the alphabet, and we read our alphabet from left to right. I'm Salakia. We read the alphabet from right to left, Salakia. We read the alphabet from right to left, and we're going to get into it in just a second. Gonna get right into it. We got anybody on the conference call? You hearing nobody? Like I said, we 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York. They call it the I.S.U.P.K. We I.S.U.P.K. Atlanta over here in Decatur, 3353 Glenwood Road, Decatur, Georgia. You know what I'm talking about? We coming here tonight, you know what I'm saying? My name also y'all with that. We're coming in, you know what I'm saying, live from the A-Time. Gonna put in this work, teach this Lashawan Qadash. Let me get everyone. Teach the Lashawan Qadash and be through with it. So you can say the white man is the devil that the Bible speaks of in Hebrew. You dig? That's the whole thing. Telling the white man he is the devil according to the Bible. What's up, Napash right y'all? Slaki, y'all right there on the stars. Young man Gabriel, what's going on with you? Y'all right there on the stars. I see y'all chiming in the class, y'all checking in. Make sure you hit like, you know what I'm saying? Share the class. You know what I'm talking about? Make sure you like and share the class. That's the most important thing. That's the most important thing, liking and sharing the class. If you don't like and share the class, then you don't want your people, your brothers and sisters, to know that they are the Israelites according to the Bible. So it don't cost you nothing to share these videos. It's actually free to press the button. So don't be I ain't gonna say it. That damn hit the like button, hit the share button. Don't sit there and play with it. I'm looking at the likes and the share right now. So why are we talking about stuff? When you come online tonight, make sure you hit the like and that share. So while I got my brothers and sisters online, hold on. Let me speak to y'all too. And put my 2 cents in the chat. All right, I'm up there too now. I just want to be in the chat too, you know what I'm saying? So here we go. We're going to crank it up. We're going to crank this up right quick on the one time. get these Lashawan, Qadash, get this class rolling, you know what I'm talking about? We finna do it. I gave everybody enough time to look at the chart that's on the wall. It says Lashawan Qadash. It means holy tongue. All right. Lashawan Qadash. All right. So let's get it cracking. You know, shout out, you know what I'm saying, Commander Junior Yahanna. Big ups to the generals, the captains, you know what I'm saying, all the officers, the troopers, the young men. Big up to y'all, the sisters, you know what I'm saying, because the time period we living in right now, crack will pull up at any moment. You know what I'm talking about? Any moment. So let's crack this up. So look, if you do pull up, you do want to say, y'all about to see how star. You know what I'm saying? You want to be able to salute the king. That's what the Hebrew is about. So here we go. We're gonna crack it up. You got R in the ancient. On this top list, this top line right here going across. That's the ancient. The bottom two going across is the Assyrian. All right. This is handwritten Assyrian. This is print Assyrian. This is what you see on Saturday morning, or whenever you read your Torah at home. You see this. You see that. All right. Now, when you're at home and you practice writing, your writing may look a little bit like this. May look better. It may look worse. Who cares? As long as you understand what you're saying in writing, you understand. So so that when time shows itself, that you'll be able to, you know, show yourself approved by doing what you got to do, and then read and write this Lashawan Qadash. You know, for those brothers and sisters, I know y'all be I might do it. I'm gonna do it right now before I even get into the characters. A lot of brothers and sisters, when y'all be taking in the class, sometimes y'all will see me in class, and I'll write Salakia. I'll write the salute in Hebrew, and I'm gonna do it right now for the class, so you can see it in the chat. But on your phone, you can basically go inside your phone on the keyboard and put the Hebrew characters up there. You know what I'm talking about? So you can actually practice writing the Hebrew. You know what I'm saying? And that way, when people see you, you know, you stand out a little bit, and they understand that you are, you're doing what it is. You're making it happen. You're showing your side of the spectrum when it comes to this Hebrew. You dig? And that's what it's about. I'm gonna put it in the Facebook chat, and I'm gonna put it in the YouTube chat. You know what I'm saying? The salute. You know what I'm saying? In Hebrew. All right, I think I got it up there. For those of you that are watching on YouTube, and right there on YouTube feed too. Got you in YouTube feed. So what you see in the YouTube or in the Facebook, you'll see Shalom, Yasharallah, Yahweh by Shem, Yahweh Shabbarakatham. That's to salute the brothers. Then you have Yahweh Shamar Alathan by Shem Yahweh Shai. That's to salute the sisters. All right, so one day if y'all at the school and you kept me up here at the school with you, you know it on time back. All you gotta do is just put up cross on me and say, look, I don't want Salakia, sir, however you want to come at me, you know, it don't matter. Could you show me how to put that Hebrew keyboard on my phone? And I'd be like, Khan, that's the wall. I can show you how to do that. So, all right, just keep in mind that we are the Israelites, and this is your language. So don't be afraid of it. Go ahead.
Quick question. If Alatha is singular and Alatham is plural for the brothers, Alathan is plural for the sister, what is the singular? What would it be? I'm out.
I'm gonna give you a moment. You say it to yourself slowly. Say it to yourself slowly. Say it to yourself.
Will it still be Alatha?
There you go.
Okay.
There you go. Talking to one person. Athah means you. All right, so here we go. Let's crank it up. Let's crank it up for the one time, you know what I'm talking about, for ATL. For those of you that don't know me, my name is Officer Yahweh, And you know what I'm saying, public service announcement, bring the Passover to the A, you know what I'm talking about? Sister Modestly B, Sister Brandon, what going on with you? I see you, you know what I'm talking about? What is it? Y'all smart talking about your side, you know what I'm talking about? Passover ATL, that's all I'm saying. Passover ATL 2024. That's all I'm looking for. All right, so here we go. We've been cracking this up, you know, and get this done, you know, because I need my brother and sister man to come to me and say, also y'all were there, you know what I'm talking about? I learned the Hebrew, you know what I'm saying? I learned the Hebrew, and I'm gonna be like, tell me something in Hebrew. And you better tell me something, whether it's the alphabet or count to 10 or whatever. You better tell me something. All right, so this is what this is about. Learning your language. So the first character is Ah in the ancient, Ah in the Assyrian. We got Ba in the ancient, Ba in the Assyrian. We got Ga in the ancient, Ga in the Assyrian. Da as in Da in the ancient, Da in the Assyrian. We got Ha in the ancient, Ha in the Assyrian. We got Wa in the ancient, Wa in the Assyrian. Za in the ancient, we're not talking about what y'all be talking about out there in the world. The name of the character is Za. Za in the ancient, Za in the Assyrian. We got Ka in the ancient, Ka in the Assyrian. We got Ta in the ancient, Ta in the Assyrian. If you can't make this out too good, I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna describe it to you. It look like the X-Men logo. It look like the X-Men logo. Can't go wrong with the X-Men logo. That's what it look like. All right, we got Yah in the ancient, Yah in the Assyrian. We have Ka in the ancient, Ka in the Assyrian. Ka in the Assyrian has two characters, one for the beginning and middle of the word, one for the end of the word. When it's at the end of the word, it's going to look like this right here. All right, it's going to look like this right here at the end of the word. So Barak, bless. It'll be that Ka right there. All right, we got La in the Assyrian, La in the ancient, La in the Assyrian. Ma in the ancient, Ma in the Assyrian, beginning, middle of the word, this is Ma. End of the word, this is the Ma. All right? We got Na in the ancient, Na in the Assyrian, just like the Ka and the Ma, you got the Na, it extends below the letter line. All right? Instead of going this way like it's normally doing right there in the middle of the beginning, it goes right, it drops right off. You know what I'm talking about? So, we'll keep this thing moving. We got Sa in the Assyrian, Sa in the ancient. We got I in the ancient, I in the Assyrian. Pa in the ancient, Pa in the Assyrian. Pa is another one of those alternate characters. It's just like the Pa in the beginning or the middle, but at the end it drops clean off. You know what I'm talking about? It drops off below the left line. We got Taza in the ancient, Taza in the Assyrian. Taza also has two characters. This is Taza at the end, beginning or middle of the word. This Taza, this one right here drops below the letter line if it's at the end of the word. All right. Qua in the ancient, Qua in the Assyrian. Ra in the ancient, Ra in the Assyrian. Sha in the ancient, Sha in the Assyrian. Tha in the ancient, Tha in the Assyrian. All right. Give me that up for that a second. Give you a few moments with that right there. Give you a few moments with that right there. As I grab me a Torah. Grab me a Torah. To knock. Grab that right there. All right. So everybody see this on the board. You got what's on the board. I see y'all on the board. Anybody called in yet? Nobody called into the chat yet. That's fine. No problem. But they say one monkey don't stop no show. We're gonna make this thing. We're gonna make it snap, crackle, and pop anyway. You know what I'm talking about? We're gonna do that. I hope everybody have their own copy of the Lashawan Qadash alphabet chart. I hope everybody has their own. And look, if you need a Lashawan Qadash alphabet chart, just type it in the chat. Say I need a chart, or just say I got it, But if you need one, just let me know and I'll shoot it to you. You know what I'm saying? In one of your, I drop it in your messenger somewhere. You will have it. Because I will listen, make sure that you get it. All right, who we got with me tonight? Young man Gabriel. Young man Gabriel, I know you're online. Check me out. Type in the chat and tell me where did we leave all last night? Not last week. I think it was. Did we leave out with Yahanna? I think we left out with Yahanna. Or was it Judges? It may have been Judges. It was Judges. I believe it was Judges. But young man Charles, young man Gabriel. In the chat, I know you take good notes. Just let me know where we left off and so I can understand what we got going here. You know, Baba Kasha, if you don't mind, young sir. But that's what we're going to get into tonight. We get into the books. We get right back into the books of the Bible. You know what I'm talking about? We get right back into it. So for my brothers and sisters out there, you know what I'm saying, that don't know nothing about the truth, just understand it. The truth know about you. The truth know about you. And we know y'all out there in the world doing whatever the hell you want to do. Listen to your pastor. But understand, that don't work. Go ahead. You say young man Paul. You Tawad, what's going on with you, Tawad? Y'all should have thought. Okay, that's what's up. Hey, young man Gabriel, I know the last thing we went over was the Passover, because that's gonna be probably every night when I see you. But what was the last book of the Bible? When you look at the books of the Bible we wrote out, I think it was Shaphakim. I think that was the last book of the Bible we dealt with, if I can remember correctly. Yo, man, Paul, you familiar with the books of the Bible? Not as Lashawan. Now, but you know about the books of the Bible, right? Okay. As long as you know about it, you know what I'm saying? As long as you know it's a book called, you know what I'm saying, Deuteronomy. And the rest of them, you know, Genesis and the water there, young man Gabriel. The water. You know, every book in the Bible is all, they're all intertwined. You know what I'm saying? They all are one, it's all one message. And the message is Christ is a nigga. And he coming back to save niggas because he love niggas. You understand? And when I say blacks, I mean Hispanics and Native Americans too. Don't get it twisted, because we all in this man's world, that's what we all are. We all are what they call, you know what I'm saying, the N-word with the hard R. I want to say it with the hard R, you know, that's just how I live. You know, they say my family tell me, you a racist. I might be. In my Gucci man voice, you know, that might be. You know, but don't come at me like, you know, I don't know what the hell I'm talking about because I'm saying what I'm saying. Don't do that. Because I know what I'm talking about. Pull that scripture for me. Anybody? Pull that scripture for me where it say, we know who we serve, they don't know who they serve. You know what I'm talking about? Pull that for me. I know the God I serve. You know what I'm talking about? I know the God I serve. Do you know the God you serve, people out there in the world? The men and women in the I.S.U.P.K, we know the God we serve. His name Yahweh in the Hebrew. We know him. We know him. So this is what I'm gonna do today. Instead of putting it up in the Assyrian, I'm gonna put it in the ancient first. And then I may come back and put it in the Assyrian. We're gonna put it in the ancient first. Go ahead. If I may, what's the precept you're looking for? Isaiah 1 and 3. Read it for me, what you got. Yeah, one of them. That could be one of them. That could be one of them. That's not the one I'm directly looking for, but yeah, you can use that because us in Israel, we know who our owner is. We know who owns us. We know who owns us. We know who knows us, Salaki. We know who owns us. You got nothing, son?
I had one similar to what he had. I know what you're talking about, though.
Go ahead. You got it in the New Testament?
No, I ain't got that one.
Yeah, I need the one in the New Testament.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, soon as you find it, just read it. All right. Go ahead. Go ahead. I hear you.
Oh, Qadash there. It's I believe what you look for is the book of John, chapter 4, verse 22.
Read it out loud.
This is the book of John, chapter 4, verse 22. Ye worship, ye know not what. We know what we worship.
We know what we worship. We know. So what about that? Put your phone on mute. I said, put your phone on mute. I got you. Yeah, we heard you loud and clear. We know who we serve. People out there in the world, but y'all don't know who y'all serve. Y'all still go to church with Stelter Boys there. Y'all still on that, you know what I'm saying? But we know who we serve. We know who we serve. All right. So who we got in the class? Young man Gabriel. Check this out right here. I need for you, young man Gabriel, and Sister Brandy. I need Ra'ai, the Pash Ra'ai. I need all y'all. What you see on the board, I need you to put it in the chat. You too, young man Paul, if you're able to, write down what you see in the English on the board. What is this word? I gave you the characters. You tell me what's the word. You tell me what's the word, and I want to see the word in the chat. Everybody put it in the chat. Now, remember 1 Samuel has 2 books. You got 1 Samuel and 2 Samuel. So I went on ahead and gave you what first and second would be. You got it would be this word Akkad, this word Shanya. But somebody got to tell me in the chat what's the word that we have up there in the ancient Hebrew. Shalom, y'all about to some thought. What's going on with Officer Kasi? Y'all watching Zion, Salaki? Kahan, watching Zion, Kasi, y'all. I got you. I see you up there. I see. You know what I'm talking about? Trying to teach these brothers and sisters this Lashawan Qadash. They're trying to get their Lashawan Qadash put in, you know what I'm talking about? That's all we're trying to do tonight. Get that in there. My brothers and sisters online, I need y'all. Let me see who we got. We got the Patriarch. Yes, young man Gabriel. It is 1 Samuel. It is Samuel. But how do you spell it in the Hebrew? So let me see what Trooper the Patriarch got up here. He got Sha Ma Wa Allah. Sha Ma Wa Allah. All right, young man Gabriel, look at what I got on the board. Look at what I got on the board. Let's see what you got. You got Shama Wa'al, and Nepashrai got Shama Wa'ala. Nepashrai, I need you to look at what I got on the board. Look at what's on the board and correct what you got. You got bumpers and bridges. You got bumpers and bridges. That's the hint. Sister Brandon, just write what young man Gabriel has. Write what young man Gabriel has. He has the right answer. Young man Gabriel has the right answer. There you go. There you go, on the far right eye. There you go. We're gonna give Sister Brandon a chance to put it in the chat. Young man Paul, if you can, put it in the chat. Put it in the chat. Cause we practicing. Summer were all, summer were all, summer were all, summer were all. Summer were all the cards, summer were all Shanya. Alright? I hope y'all got this. Write this down. Write this down. Write this down. We're gonna write it down, give you a little chance to write it down right here. We're gonna move on to the next book. Give you an opportunity to get this down. There you go, Sister Brandon. Good job, good job, good job. Now everybody write this down, everybody copy this down. And we're gonna keep on pushing. Give you a few more seconds to copy this down. And remember your bumpers and bridges, because in this class, this lesson today, we're gonna be dealing with the ancient. So you get the actual pronunciation of it. So remember the bumpers and bridges. Do not forget your bumpers and bridges when you write these books of the Bible down today. Make sure you have those. All right. Give you a few more seconds, and we'll move on to the next book. You know what I'm talking about? Cause we're doing it for the Passover to come to Atlanta. We're doing it for the Passover. Look, I just want to tell y'all what we got in Atlanta. We got these folks called Atlanta Hawks, right? They be playing basketball during that time of the year. So if you from New York or the Brooklyn area, they may be playing the Knicks that week or the Nets that week. If you're from Chicago, the Bulls might be coming down here and get drugged. You know what I'm talking about? If you coming out the Midwest, you know what I'm talking about, with Cleveland and Detroit and all that, your team might be coming down here to get drugged. Unless your team got LeBron on it now. If your team ain't LeBron, if you got LeBron on your team might win in the Atlanta. But anybody else, you ain't gonna come in here and just win in Atlanta. Don't think that. But we got that. We got, you know, right around Passover, you know what I'm saying? There's a lot of bread, crank up the baseball season. We got the best baseball field in the world. You know, we got that. We got that. You know, we got all that. We got football training camp. You know, I know y'all don't want to see the Falcons. Don't nobody really want to see them. But I feel you know, come on out here. Check these Falcons out, you know. We got whatever you need out here. We got everything you need out here. Satisfaction is guaranteed. I did not mean to erase that part, but let's get it done. All right, next book would be the Book of Kings. All right, I'm gonna put that up there. First Kings, Second Kings. All right, it's gonna be one word though, same word. All right, we'll put that right there for a second. Put that right there for a second. Give me a second right quick. Might make my bracket too big. All right, we're gonna put this in the ancient Hebrew. You know what I'm talking about? That we're gonna do. We're gonna write it down in the ancient Hebrew. Now, some of y'all are familiar with this thing they call the Los Lunes stone. You know what I'm talking about? Y'all heard of the Los Lunes? Well, the Los Lunes stone, Salakia, it got the ancient Hebrew on it. They got these characters on it. All right? I just want y'all to be reminded of that. got it up here for you. We got it up here for you. Let me get out your way. I'm finna get out the way. All right. The next book of the Bible. Can someone, Napash Rai, you ahead of the game. Salakia, Auto One, I have a question. Let me ask you a question right quick while I'm moving further. It said, if I may, why is Israel, Yasharala, and Samuel is Shamawa'al? Salakia, Napash Rai is that way based on the way the text is written and the way that words are spoken according to the text. And when you come in, when I see you in class, it'd be easy for me to show it to you in class. But yes, your word is right, Malachium. Young man Gabriel, Malachium. So the Pashrai, when you come into class, when I see you, if I see you tomorrow, if I'm here tomorrow, Lord willing, you know what I'm saying? The Lord see fit that I live one more day and I make it up into the Sabbath service tomorrow. And make it to camp tomorrow. I will show you why it is that. I can't explain it without being in front of you so you understand what I'm saying. But yes, you are right, Malachium. Wait a minute, hold on. Young man Gabriel, you are right, Malachium. Napash Rai, are you sure? Are you asking me a question or are you telling me? With your 754 comment with Malachium with a question mark behind it. You asking me? You're asking me, is that Malachium? I need you to tell me. I don't know, man. I just started yesterday. I was just born yesterday. So you gotta tell me. All right. I see you tomorrow, but I still need to know about your 7:54 p.m. remark. It has a question mark behind it. Are you sure? And it's a sign in the class that say, don't be sure, make sure. So just let me know. Are you positive? What you put on for 7:54? He said, I was before you wrote on the board, sir. All right. Malak Yum. That is what it is. Malak Yum. Malak Yum. There you go. All right. You got to look at it. Sister Brandon, make sure you write it in the chat too, because they both are right. And this how you know the Napash ride. You got the bumpers and the bridges. Malak Yum. You know what I'm saying? All right, that's what I'm talking about. Right? Now you sure. Now you sure. All right. That's what I'm talking about. All right, and make sure you have, it'll be Malachium Akkad for First Kings, Malachium Shanya for Second Kings. All right. Don't sweat it, you know. Just know that it is what it is. We can do this work together. That's right, Sister Brandon. You in the game. You in the game. Young man Paul, you got this? You write this down? You see the board some kind of way? All right, but look, whenever you get a chance, sit back and write it down, then you write it down. When you can write it in the chat, you write it in the chat. If you got to come back later on and watch it again to make sure you get all the notes, you can do that too. It's all for your edification, trying to get y'all brothers and sisters, along with myself, better versed with this Hebrew. So when we, just in case, like Officer Hadar Mark say all the time, you may have to read for the general one day. So, be best to know what you're talking about. And to get up there, what they say, Otto. You don't want to be that brother. Be the brother or be the sister that's gonna be like, yeah, I know that right here. I know what I'm talking about. I can read this. I know what it means. Be that person. Don't be the one out there, you know what I'm saying? Don't be the one out there who had the opportunity to learn, and then when you get put on the spot, don't have a chance, don't even have a clue of what you're talking about. All right? Don't be that person. Don't be that brother or be that sister. Be sure. Salaki, don't be sure, make sure. Don't be sure, make sure you know this. Don't be sure that you know it. Make sure you know it. And the only way you're gonna make sure you know it is by tuning in the class, Every Friday night, all over Israel, it's the same thing. Everybody should be teaching the same thing. The Lashawan Qadash, if you're in the I.S.U.P.K. But the only difference is between I.S.U.P.K. Atlanta and everywhere else. I will tell you right now. It's the only difference. I'm pushing for the Passover to come to Atlanta. That's it. I'm listening. I'm what the word is called? I'm politicking. I'm out here politicking to get their Passover to the ATL. Somebody tell me what Passover. What the word Passover in Hebrew? What's the word for Passover in Hebrew? Put it in the chat. Young man Paul, if you know it, then you can say it out loud on the phone. But somebody tell me, anybody, somebody scream. Lay it out. Somebody tell me what it Passover in the Hebrew. Somebody tell me what's Passover in Hebrew. Give it to me. So I can put it on the board. Go ahead. Pasok. You good. Good job. Pasok. I got the Pash Ride. I got also also Mama Song, the Pash Ride. Who else we got up here? Young man Gabriel. Sister Brandon. Look, y'all want to know what y'all know what I'm talking about. Y'all on it. Let me see. Put it on the board. Let me put that on the board. Let me put it on the board one time for the South. We're gonna do it for the South. Hold on, let me make sure I do this right. Cause we talking about the ATL and then Passover. Get up. One time. Let me get that. Know what I'm talking about? We need that. Look, we need that right up. We need that right up. Pasok. We need the Pasok in the ATL. Pasok. ATL 2024. There we need right now. Make sure you screenshot this and send it all over Israel. That should be the flyer for the Passover right now. Go ahead. Somebody say Salaki. Ain't no sweat. Oh, okay, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, everybody look. That's what I'm talking about. All small side got the memo. You know what I'm talking about? Every time y'all see me, make sure you say, I'll see y'all with that. Passover 2024, ATL. I'm gonna hit you with, I'm gonna hit you with real quick. It's gonna be real quick. Go ahead.
Just think about it. No Torah.
Oh, damn. I ain't even think about it. Look, you come to Atlanta, Officer DeShawn that said the best thing ever. You don't have to pay a toll. Ain't no toll roads. Ain't no tolls. You ain't got to worry about no toll. You do not have to worry about the toll road. You ain't got to worry about that right there. All right. Next book of the Bible is Isaiah. All right. Isaiah. And we're going to put this in, just like all the rest, in the ancient. All right. What do we have on the board? Put it in the chat. What do we have on the board? What's that word on the board? Put it in the chat. You know what I'm talking about? Put it in the chat. I'll give you a clue. You say this. Oh, I take it back. You have heard this name brought out when they talk about the 7 heads that started the school. This name is used by one of the head priests that started this school. What's this name? You hear it all the time and not knowing what you're hearing. When they say chief priest, Aria and Chief Priest, all the rest on there say Bill. Let me see what you got on her. The pot, Salaki, the pot's right. Are you sure? Are you sure? Are you sure? The pot's right. Are you sure? Are you sure? Are you sure? Who else? Who else think that's the word that the pot's right got up there? It's close, but it's not the whole. It's not the right. It's close, but it ain't right. The pot's right. It's close, but not right. Close. There we go, Sister Brandon. The water. Yeshaya. Yashaya. The Pashrai. Look at how Sister Brandon wrote it in the chat. Look at how she wrote it. Always put your A's in there. We keep your A's in there until otherwise told. Keep your A's in there. Keep your A's in there. I need everybody to put it in there. Everybody put it in the chat. Officer Mama saw you wrong. Officer Mama saw. Look at what Sister Brandy has in the chat. It says her tag is modestly B. Yahanna. Look at what she has in the chat and look at what you have and correct it right quick. Ain't nobody trying to shame nobody. Just want you to get it right. All right, young man, Gabriel, I see you. I know you were gonna get it right. I know you were gonna get it right. You be on it. You be on it all day, straight up. If you want me, you can find me in the Passover 2024. I'm just saying, though, y'all know what I'm talking about. Y'all know y'all won't bring anything into the dirty side. Y'all know what's up. You want to hear that? You want to party. You want to jump on that. You want to party. We're going to hear that Atlantic Star, that SOA, baby. Because that way going to have you come down here. You know, there ain't no party like no Atlanta party. I don't like to have a party like they boy down here. I'm telling you. You come down here, man. I'm telling you, Atlanta don't sleep. Atlanta don't sleep. I'm gonna give you a few more seconds. And we're gonna move on to the next one. And hit up what they call what that boy Biggie up there in the New York State. And another one. We're gonna put another one up there. But these boy down here in the South, we don't say and another one. We say we're gonna get you a nerd. We're gonna put you a nerd up there on the bowl. A nerd. We're gonna put you a nerd up there. You know what I'm talking about? That's what we doing. That's right, the Patra. That's what's up. You big up your sisters and your brother when they do the right thing in this class. You know what I'm talking about? Big up your sister and brother. Matter of fact, clap it up for everybody. We're clapping up for everybody. For tuning in. Clapping up for my brothers and sisters tuning in tonight. You know what I'm talking about? In the Dirty South class. Look, y'all got brothers and sisters all over Israel. Y'all be talking to, you know what I'm saying? I know it. And they be like, man, I wish I could learn that Hebrew, man. Tell them to come on into the class, you know, talking about ATL. They're going to learn something down here. If they don't learn, they're going to learn this right here. Bring the pass over to the A. You know what I'm talking about? Because look, I ain't even going to play with y'all. You know what I'm talking about? Look, I.S.U.P.K, we straight in the deck. You know what I'm talking about? We in the deck. What y'all doing? Because we over here in the deck. Over here in the deck. I hope everybody got there right here. If not, y'all know what I be saying all the time. Press play to bring me back to life. Press play bring me back to life on. You know. Cause we out here, we straight from the deck, you know what I'm talking about? Pumping this Lashawan for that. You know, I'm telling blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans that they are the children of Israel according to the Bible. That's how we doing out here. That's how we doing. That's how we doing. How we doing it? In the side. You know what I'm talking about? I'm telling you, come in here to the Atlanta, you ain't gonna want to go home. You gonna call home, mama, send me a couple $100 more, $1,000. Baby, send me a couple $1,000. I ain't come back home. That ain't in Atlanta with these boys, damn. Stay there in Austin every y'all know. I can't go back, man. It's too lovely down now. We've been missing it. We've been moved, baby. We moving to Atlanta. Grandma, I'm moving to Atlanta, Grandma. Thank you. Don't even worry about it. I'm in Atlanta. You can come stay with me sometime, but I'm going to Atlanta. Why you going to Atlanta? Because they know how to do it. No. They know how to do it there in that city. In the city. But that's what BT Cruiser said. It's the city, it's the city, it's the city. Well, it's the city. I ain't even gonna play with you. It's the city. But that's what country right in the city. I'm in the city. You know what I'm saying? Y'all, look, don't tell y'all come down here and have a good time in this Atlanta, you know, Passover ATL, you know what I'm saying? That's what we trying to do. I don't know what y'all trying to do. I know what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to party. I know y'all come to the ATL, I know we gonna bust a jewel. I'm telling you, party around here. And whatever you say, you're gonna set it out on the left, on the right. You gonna set it out. Dun-dun-dun. Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. So you hear, you gonna be out there ready to bust that move, you know what I'm talking about? Oh, no. That's what you gonna wanna do. You gonna wanna set it off on the left on them, I'm telling you. Ain't nothing wrong with setting off, but come set it off past ATL, that's how we doing it. All right, we got the next word of God. All right. Let me see. Awesome, what's up? Let me see what you got on here. Yaramaya. All right. Are you sure? That's the word. Are you sure, Officer Marosar? Are you sure? Since you and the Pashrai like to be, y'all want to jump the guns on me. Are you positive that that's what that is? Are you positive? Drop it in the chat. It's either called or lie. Are you sure that what you wrote in the chat is the correct word that's on the board? I just want to know, is it a yes or no? Just a yes or no, you know what I'm talking about? Napash Ride, you put it up there too. Is it right though? I'm asking, I see you got it up there in the chat, but is it the right word? Is that how you actually say it? I just want to make sure you know what you're talking about. I just want to make sure you positive and you understand what you're saying. So is that correct? What you wrote, is it right? Yes or no? They'll put yes or no in the chat. Con, I don't want con. What about you, Napash Ride? Since y'all want to be out there like that. Con, I don't want con. All right, and I'm going to give it to you. It is correct. You spelled it correct. But beware in the future. Next time I'm going to tell you wrong. Anytime you say somebody's name in English or you spell someone's name in English, what do you do with the first letter? What do you do with your first letter, young man Gabriel? All y'all are right. You're spelling it right. But it's wrong because you're not capitalizing the first letter. This is somebody's name. Show some respect. Like Birdman said, put some respect on that man's name. Put some respect on it and capitalize your first Y. It should be capital Y-A-R-A-M-A-Y-A-H. There you go, young man Gabriel. There you go, Napash Ride. Come on. I need everybody to put it in the chat. Come on, everybody put it in the chat. All my brothers, all my sisters, come with me. Put it in the chat if you please. How do you like me now? Do you want this Passover in the ATLANTA? Y'all want it in law? They put it in the A. Passover in law. Also, y'all, you know what I'm talking about? We want it in the A. If anybody say they don't want it in the law, you a hater. Quit hating the side. You know what I'm talking about? Quit hating the side. Quit hating the side. I hope everybody got this before I go to the next. I'm going to give you a few more seconds. If you don't want this Passover in Atlanta, I'm just telling you straight up right now, you're a hater. Start hating. Stop hating, man. Come on in like folk. You know, they do this thing. They come out here and bust a Jew. I'm telling you now, we go out there. Plenty of places where you can go out here and find you some lambs and slaughter the lamb. You know what I'm talking about? There's plenty of places to sleep. Ain't nobody got to sleep in the manger unless you want to. We got them. You know, well, you know, we got everything you need in the lawn. Everything you need in the lawn. Food truck. If you want Mexican food, we got it. If you want Benjamite food, we got it. If you want that Haitian food, we got it. Whatever you like on this planet, man, it's right here in Atlanta. Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? My boys over there in Memphis. Y'all know President Pata. We over here in Atlanta. Waiting for the Passover. 2024. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Bring them ass over to the side, man. Look, now, listen. I'm telling you, look, we can do the south side like Lil Kiki. Everything over here. And I'm telling you now. We're telling you now, we partying a good time. That's how I look. Y'all know how we do when we get together. You get with your folks. Look, and then this bar right here. You can buy liquor from damn near 9 o'clock, 7 o'clock in the morning to damn 11, 12 o'clock at night. That's all I got to say. The liquor store don't close. You want to know why the liquor store don't close? Because you can go to the bar. You can go to the club and buy a bottle and walk out. Listen, I'm telling you, man. Nobody does it better. Atlanta. That's what I'm talking about. Atlanta. All right. Ezekiel is the next book of the Bible. You understand? You did. And we're going to keep it pushing. You know what I'm talking about? Give me a second. Keep pushing. Keep pushing. We're going to keep pushing. All right, we put it up here in the ancient. All right, so everybody be able to do what they gotta do. You know what I'm saying? Everybody be able to figure this thing out. Cause we're gonna put up the ancient with the bumpers of the bridge. You know, that's what we gonna do. That's what we gonna do. All right. Now, Sister Brandy and young man Gabriel, y'all don't put nothing in the chat yet. This is for the one that like to move fast. This is for the one that like to put it in the chat before I even get it on the board. I ain't even put no bumpers and bridges up there. Officer Marla Saw, trooping the Posh Ride. What is that? You get no bumpers and bridges. Young man Gabriel and Sister Brandy, hold off on your answer because I'm gonna put the bumpers and bridges up there for y'all. But because they wanted to move so fast on the last two names, I gotta make it a little hard on them. All right, I feel you right there, Mama. I get that part right there. After you tell me what Ezekiel is in the Hebrew, I read your comment out loud. I promise you, I'm gonna read it out loud. But I need you to tell me what Ezekiel is in the Hebrew. You, Officer Mosa, you trooping the Posh Ride. Let me get it. What is Ezekiel in the Hebrew? And you do not get the aid of the bumpers and bridges because y'all were moving so fast the last couple of words. Y'all just up there with them. So make sure you put some respect on that man's name too now when you put it up there. Make sure you capitalize the first letter. Put some respect on his name. All right, young man Gabriel. Wrong, young man Gabriel. Wrong, young man Gabriel. The Posh Ride, you got Yak. Let me see. Yakazakwa. I All right, you sure? Are you sure? I didn't do that. I didn't do that right. Hold on. I didn't do that right. Are you sure? Are you sure? Are you sure? The bus ride. Awesome Mama Saw, waiting on you too. All right, so the bus ride, you got Ya Kazah Qua'al, wrong. Awesome Mama Saw, you got Ya Kazah Qua'ala. Ya Kazah Qua'ala. Wrong. Both y'all wrong. Y'all all know them. Ya Kazah Allah. No, Salaki. Kazak all. Ya Kazak all. Ya Kazak all. Ya Kazak all. Y'all got it? Who was on the board? You got it? I'm gonna leave it out there for a second. Therefore, Mom. Let me see who had it right. Nobody had it right. Because it's Yah, Yachaazaq, all, AHL. All right. Look at what I got on the board. Help you out. We got Yah, Kazak. There you go, young man Gabriel. The bus ride, you got it. Now, Sister Brandy, go ahead and put that on the chat. Awesome Mama Saw, put it in the chat. I already gave it to you on the board. Remember now, these bumps and bridges are very important. And it'll teach you to slow down and pay attention to what you are reading. You have to slow down. What they said back in the day? I'm telling you, ATL was in the Jews. Slow down. I can't stand the beat. Slow down. Y'all better slow down. Take your time. All right, we better keep it pushing though. Soon as Sister Brandon put hers in the chat, we're gonna push it on out. Young man Paul, you still following along with us? All right, know what I'm talking about right now. And shout out these, you know what I'm saying, these brothers and sisters in the ATL for dressing up this podium with all this good stuff up here. You know, these ornaments and all that, you know what I'm talking about. We got a lion up here, we got a Gadite up here, we got a mule, a horse, we got grapes. Listen, they rolling, they shoot lights up here, we got these dice on them. Man, listen, I'm telling you, ATL, listen, y'all come over here to along. Y'all be like, ooh, boy. They got it going on over here in Alabama. Whoa, boy. They got it going on. They got it popping in the ATL. All right, here we go. Dum, 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 dum. ATL, Passover, ATL. Before we go any further, I got to put a name on the board. I'm putting somebody's name on the board. Somebody tell me whose name is here right here. Who name on the board? Who name on the board? Somebody tell me who name that is right now. Before we go any further. Go ahead and put that in the chat. Who named this here right here in the chat? Y'all know what I'm talking about? I know y'all see this right here. I know y'all see this right here. Who that right up? Who that? Put him in the chat. Put him in the chat right up. Put him in the chat. Put him in the chat. Somebody put him in the chat. Put him in the chat. What we got? The Pashrai say, I don't tell you about them A's, my boy. Young man Gabriel. Tell you about them A's. Sister Brandon, tell y'all about them A's. Look at the Pashrai eyes. 827 comment. That 827 comment by the Pashrai. He got it spelled correctly. I'm gonna put it on the board. Like the group, like y'all remember the group back in the 90s, they called them Shy. They used to sing a whole lot of stuff back in the day, acapella. You know what I'm talking about? Shy, they had the A right there. Make sure you keep your A's in there until further notice, You know. But we don't want nobody to say, how is she? That'd be very disrespectful. And plus we ain't Yiddish. We ain't no folks over there, you know what I'm talking about? We ain't them. We the real folks. You know, and I'm glad y'all paying attention, so I'm gonna put this one up here too. I'll put another name up there too. And we're gonna get back into the books. I promise you, we're gonna get back into them. I'm gonna give you a couple of more names. I'm gonna give you 2 names. Oh, I'll give you one more. All right, I got 3 names up here. I got 3 names on the board. Everybody got the last one right. You know what I'm talking about? King, y'all got the king right here on your house side. I got 3 names on the board. It don't matter what order you put them in. This is who, this is who, this is who. I'll wait. I will wait. Officer Mawasar, young man, nope, that's like in the Pashrai. Because y'all read the Hebrew on Sabbath service so much, you should know these 3 names. Let me fix this one at the bottom. That looks so wrong. All right, that looks a little better. Excuse my penmanship though, but there we go. What we got? Officer Mawasar, Trooper Napashrai. I'm leaning on y'all two right now to tell me what's on the board. Tell me these 3 people on the board. There's 3 people on the board. Tell me the three people. It don't matter what order you put it in. I just need to know who they are. And put some respect on their name now. Make sure you put some respect on their name now. All right, the Pashrai said, Aharon, Lawyer, and Mashah. That is correct. That is correct. Now, we say Aharon is Aaron. Aharon is Aaron. All right, Mashah is Moses. And Lawyer is Levi. All right, I think I spelled Aaron right. But Aharon, Lawyer, and Mashah is correct. All right. All right. Give you a moment to get that there right there. Brain teaser, just a little brain teaser to throw out there. Sister Brandy, young man Gabriel, young man Paul, y'all write this down in your notes and also put it in the chat. For those of you that watching at home, put it on the chat. The Pashrai 8:31 minute mark, he has it correct. Aharon, Lawyer, and Mashah. Copy what he said and put it in the chat. And once you do that, write it down for your notes so you'll have it. Because you know I'm going to ask you again. I'm going to ask you again. I need everybody putting it in the chat. And then I need everybody taking the note. Write it down. All right? I'm going to give y'all a moment to write it in the chat. Give y'all a moment to write it in the chat and to take it down from the board. The water young man Gabriel. Sister Brandy, Mama Son, waiting on y'all. Waiting on y'all to put it in the chat. Give y'all a moment to write it down from the board. But just copy down what young man Gabriel and Trooper Napatrai, what they wrote down. For you brothers and sisters that's out there, you know what I'm talking about, checking us out for the one time, you know, we ask y'all to like the video, share the video. If you ain't subscribed to the video, you know what I'm talking about, subscribe to the ATL, I.S.U.P.K. You see it on the, you see it in there. You see it on there. It's right there in the bottom left hand corner of your screen. It say I.S.U.P.K. You know what I'm talking about. And then up there in the right hand corner, top right hand corner, it'll say the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge with the seal of David on there. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah. Thank you, Sister Brandy. Mama Saw, we're waiting on you, Mama Saw. I'm going to give everybody a few more minutes. Waiting on you, Mama Saw, to put it in the chat. And once you put it in the chat, we're going to keep on pushing. You know what I'm talking about? We're going to keep on pushing push on through a little bit more. All right, remember now, young man Gabriel, take down in your notes that the last one we did was Ezekiel. The last one we did was Ezekiel. All right, keep that in your notes. So we're gonna move on a little bit further. We're gonna move on a little bit further. Just throw out some random words in Hebrew for my brothers and my sisters. All right, Mama Saw. I need you to put that up there, Mama Saw. You might not be on the line no more. I feel you might be doing something. Ain't nothing wrong with it. Ain't nothing wrong with it. Oh, you got it. I appreciate it. Aharon, Lawyer, Mashah. All right, now, I hope everybody got this on the board. I hope you got it down. I'm going to erase it. Erasing all this right now. All this is getting erased. And so now, we're going to see what you know. See what you know. All right, so, you know, casting all cares aside, we've been to do this right here. Everything we're doing tonight is in the ancient. So you can understand what we're talking about, all right? So we didn't know everything tonight is in the ancient. So I'm gonna start out easy. What we got on the board? Somebody tell me. Put it in the chat. Throw out there, young man Gabriel. Put it in the chat. What we got there? Put it in the chat. Put it in the chat. What we got? I know y'all know. I know you know. I know you know. I know you know. I'll give you a hint. I'll give you a hint. I said it earlier. That's all I can tell you. I said it earlier. Napashrai. Are you sure that's what it is, Napashrai? Are you sure? Let me get a corner. I don't want corner or la. I don't want la. One of the two. Let me get something. But are you sure that's what it is? Are you positive? Or that's just something you made up out the top of your head? I just want to know. Just tell me the truth. You know, just tell me the truth, man. I can't jump through the screen and do anything to you. You know, but just let me know. Corner. All right. You are correct. That is Yasharala. That is Yasharala. Young man Gabriel, you are correct. That is Yasharala. Everybody write that down. Take that note. Take that note. Make sure you got it. Everybody take that down. Marcel, you got it. All right, that's what I'm talking about. Sister Brandon, just write down what the brothers are writing down. Yashar Allah. Yashar Allah. Yashar Allah. Prince with power. Prince of the power. We are Israel. That's who we are. Yashar Allah. Yashar Allah. All right. We out here doing what we do because why? We trying to wake up blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans to the truth of the fact that they are Yasharallah. We are the children of Israel. We are them people. We them folk. We them folk. You know what I'm talking about? We are them folk. We from down here. You understand? You dig? We from down here. Sister Brandon, just go ahead and write it down in the chat, and then we'll move on to another one. We'll move on to another couple of more. The water, sis. The water, sis. The water on that right there. All right, so we got Yasharallah. All right. So I'm gonna put another word up here. I'm gonna put two words up here. And you say it all the time. All right. What we got on the board? What do we have on the board? What is on the board? Two words. They go together. Somebody, anybody, type it in the chat. Young man Paul, if you know what it is, say it on the phone call. You know what I'm talking about. Anybody, somebody just tell me what we got on the board. Type it in the board. Type it on in your chat. Whether you YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, I don't care how you type it in. Just type it in. I'm gonna see it. I promise you, I'm gonna see you. I'm gonna see you. Just like my boy Chad Butler said, look at him. Napashrai. Mawasa. Mawasa, you sure, Mawasa? Look at what you wrote, Mawasa. Your man gave you. All right. All right. Mawasa, I need you to tell me, are you correct or not? Mawasa, are you right? Is that right? So you got one thing, Young man Gabriel and Trooper Napash Ride, they got something else. Who is right? I need you to look at the board and tell me who is right. There you go, young man Gabriel. Young man Gabriel is correct. Young man Gabriel is correct, Mama. So you gotta take that. It ain't Baraka, not like the dude on Mortal Kombat. It's Barak. Y'all about to say yourself Barak Atha means bless you. All right. So if I got Barak Atha, and let's do it this way. Hold on, let me get my eraser. All right. Barak Atha. You can say it that way too, Sister Brandon, with the heart on the end. You can do that as well. Matter of fact, let me go and put it up there too. Just so for future reference. All right. Barak Atha. The water for that, Sister Brandon. Sister Brandon is actually correct out of all of us. Sister Brandon is correct. Give Sister Brandon a hand. Give Sister Brandon a hand. Because it's supposed to be what I got on the board now. All right. Give her a hand. The water, sis. The water. All right. So, we got that. All right. So, we're going to flip it right quick. We're going to flip it right up. So, if that means blessed, what does this mean? If Barak means bless you, what is this? What is this right here? What's that right there? What's that right there? Mama, so don't worry about the spell check. Good job, though. Good job. All right, but what do we got on the board now? What's on the board now? Somebody blow my mind. Somebody blow my mind. What's on the board right now? What is on the board right now? All right, Napash Ra'ai, Shamar al-Athah. All right, who else? Who else? Who else we got? I see Ra'ai got it on the board. Shamar al-Athah. All right, Shamar al-Athah. That's what Napash Ra'ai says. Anybody else? Anybody else? All right, Shamar al-Athah. All right, Officer Mosa. All right. Anybody else? Anybody else? Anybody else? Anybody else? If not, that is correct. Shamar al-Athah. Yahweh Shamar al-Athah by Hashem Yahweh Shai. What does Shamar al-Athah mean? What does it mean? What does Shamar al-Athah mean? Shamar al-Athah. What does that mean? What does that mean? Oh, Slaki. What does that mean? What does Shamar al-Athah mean? Somebody tell me, what does it mean? What does Shamar al-Athah mean? Watch over you. Napash Ra'ai said, watch over you. The water, modestly, Salakia. Sister Brandon, Salakia. The water for that. Shamar al-Athah, that's correct. Napash Ra'ai got watch over you. Officer Mawasar got watch over you. Are y'all sure that's what that means? Are you sure? Let me know in the chat if you're sure or not. I don't want you to raise your hand if you're sure. You might bring the place down. You know? Oh goodness. Are you sure that what you're saying is correct? Nabash Raib and Officer Mawasar. Is this the correct? What you wrote in the chat, is that correct? Watch over you. Is that correct? Is this a con or law? Out of one con, out of one con. All right, we got one with con out of one con. We got two with con out of one con. All right, and they are correct. Watch over you. Shamar is watch. We got over. Al is over. Abba is you. All right. Watch over you. All right, that is correct. Watch over you. All right. All right. I'm gonna give you one more. Hey, boo woo. I'm gonna give you one more. This should be easy. Because we've been talking about this all night. And no, it's not the Passover. No. Make that a little bit bigger. Hold on. Let's do this right here. Let's make it so everyone can see it. All right. Last word of the night. What we got? Right now? Somebody help me out. What's on the board? What is on the board? We've been talking about it all night. It ain't the Passover. What's the name of the class? That's the only thing I can give you. Napashrai, Lashawan, Qadash. All right. Anybody else? Lashawan, Qadash. Anybody else? Mawasar, what's on the board, Mawasar? What is on the board, Mawasar? Waiting on you, Mawasar. If I ain't mistake, no, Kazayard should be watching too. I think if Kazayard ain't the only one, I think he's the one that was off Spine Hummer. All right, sister Brandy, you got Lashawan Qadash. Also, Mawasar, you got Lashawan Qadash. All right, that is correct. Listen, that is correct. But I need to know something. Somebody got to tell me something right quick. Which word on the board means holy? Which word on the board means holy? Napashra got what you got up here? Qadash equals holy. I don't know. Is it? Is it really? Tell me. Tell me. Holy separate. Okay. Holy separate. Okay. So you saying to me, Qadash means holy. That's what you saying. Qadash means holy. Everybody agree? Qadash means holy. That's correct. Qadash means holy. That means holy. So Lashawan has, it has to mean tongue, right? All right. So in the true form of saying it, it's saying tongue holy. Lashawan Qadash. Tongue holy. All right. But how we pronounce it is what? Holy tongue. Ha Lashawan Qadash. The holy tongue. All right. So Lashawan means tongue. Holy is Qadash. All right. And when you say it the way that I said, the holy tongue is ha. It'll be, you put the ha in the front. You put the ha in the front. It'll be ha Lashawan Qadash. The holy tongue. It'll be, and now in the actual transliteration, it'll be the tongue holy. But when you say it, it'll be the holy tongue. All right, so Lashawan Qadash. Lashawan Qadash means holy tongue. All right, when you're saying the holy tongue, ha Lashawan Qadash. Ha is the, ha Lashawan Qadash. The holy tongue. All right. But it's written, it's written the tongue holy. But it said the holy tongue. So ha Lashawan Qadash, the holy tongue. All right. Give you a moment to write that down. Give you a moment to write that down. All right. Make sure something right quick. All right, we got this on the board right here. All right, and now last word of the night. Last word of the night. Hope y'all got that. If not, y'all know my motto. Y'all gotta do is hit that play button. It look like a triangle. Perfect segue to my last word. Last word of the night. What I got on the board? Somebody tell me what I have on the board. What's on the board? Matter of fact, I'm gonna make it real easy for you. What's on the board? All right, yeah, you partially right. Da wa da. I got you. Everybody got that part right. Da wa da. But what's the whole thing? He just ain't David. He's what David? Malak da wa da. What does Malak da wa da mean? Malak da wa da. Now remember, you just took this note in your with the names of the Bible, the books of the Bible. Malak da wa da. But what does it mean? King David. King David. Is that correct? The Patriarch? Is that right? All right. Also, Mawasar said Malak is King David. Malak is king. Dawada is David, Mawasar. All right. Sister Brandon, we gotta put some respect on your name. Salakia, put some respect on your name. Sister Brandon, put some respect on your name. That's correct. The Pastor, you are correct. Put some respect on that name, though. Everybody need to put some respect on the king's name. How do we put respect on the king's name? I will show you. There you go, Sister Brandon. The water for that. Remember now, these are our people. Now you can spell the oppressor. You can spell his name with a goddamn lowercase anything. I don't care. But when it comes to our brothers and sisters, put some respect on their name. Capitalize that first letter. Capitalize that first letter. Not to pick on anybody because everybody was doing it tonight. But when we're talking about proper names in English require a capital letter in the beginning. All right? That's for all my brothers and sisters tonight. Because all of us made that mistake. So when we're talking about people, that first letter of their name is always capitalized. And don't slight your brothers and sisters. Why? Because they came before us, doing what we are doing, making sure that we know what we know now, which is the what? Lashawan Qadash, the holy tongue. All right, that holy tongue that we're speaking tonight, that we've been talking about and writing on the board tonight, brothers and sisters been chiming in on tonight. Yeah, it's yours. So make sure you respect it, and when you respect it, everybody else is going to respect it too. You understand what I'm saying? Last word of the night. Give y'all a moment to write that down right there. Give y'all a moment to write that down right there. And then we're going to do one more word. All right? We're going to do one more word. Because we love, you know what I'm saying? We love this Israel. We love Israel. I'm telling you, we love Israel. I love the Most High, and the Most High told her to do certain things, right? He told her to follow the laws, statutes, and commandments, that we may live. If you choose to leave it, you will die. You understand? So look, let's do what God said. Let's do what He said. All right. So I'm putting one more word on the board. Last word of the night. Put it in the chat. Put it in the chat. Last word of the night. Last word of tonight. Put it in the chat. What we got? What we got? What do we have? What do we have? We wanted to do what? Come to the end. What we want to come to Atlanta? What do we want to come to Atlanta? If you don't put it in the chat, I promise you, you'll hate it. The Pastor said Pasak. Pasak. Your man Gabriel said Pasak. If you don't put it in the chat, I will think you're a hater. I promise you, I will think you're a hater. What's on the board? If you're in class and you don't put this on the board, I promise you, I'm going to call you a hater when I see you. All small sauce said Pasak. He don't want to be called a hater. He don't want to be called a hater. Sister Brandon, what we got? What we got on the board? We've been talking about it all night. You can copy down what the brothers got on the board. If you're still on the line, There we go. Hey, young man Paul, you still on the phone? Hey, what you see on the board? Tell these folks what you see on the board. What you see? What's that word? I see a word that comes to Atlanta. That's correct. Pesach. Bring the Passover to that laptop. Bring the Passover to the ATL. Understand? Pesach. All right, Pesach. And we want it well in the ATL. All right? Baba Kusha. Pesach. Pesach. It's the Passover. Make sure I put that up there for the people in the world that don't know what we're talking about. Passover. When y'all coming in late, it's the Passover. We talking about the Passover. You know what I'm talking about? The Passover. We need that Passover in the ATL. Y'all think it's a game. We need that Passover in the ATL. What y'all mean? We need that Passover in the ATL. Get up. Passover ATL. Passover ATL. Passover ATL. Get up. Passover ATL. We need that. Need that Passover ATL. Get up. Bring that ATL Passover 2024. We need that right here in the city of the A. You understand? Bring that thing in here so y'all can understand what Southern hospitality really is. Come on in to this Atlanta. And with that, we've had the class over to priest and officer Lashawan, the water.
Yeah. Shalom, Israel. These are the I.S.U.P.K security announcements. We are the I.S.U.P.K started at 1 West, 125th Street, Harlem, New York. Rule for new brother and sister. When a new brother or sister comes into the school, there are off limits for 6 months. They are to be saluted only. They are here to share themselves with the world. If they need transportation, the teacher will arrange it. After 6 months, if a brother or sister has an interest in a particular person, he or she must get permission from the head to speak to a brother or sister. There is another 6 months in which the brother and sister will court each other. After this 6 month period, the brother and sister will get permission from the head to marry. Tithes, which is a commandment. The book of Numbers, chapter 18, verse 21, and the book of Malachi, chapter 3, verse 8 through 10, means tenth in the Hebrew, my Ashura. 10% of every penny of any increase the Lord gives you. Give to the treasury department or teacher. Priest fund, free will offering for priests, not mandatory. Whatsoever amount you would like. Upcoming holy convocations, but May 29th, we had the closing of the feast of first fruits, which will fall on the Monday at sundown. We'll be hosting it right here in Atlanta at 3353 Glenwood Road, Decatur, Georgia. And we would like to remind all Akim and all Wab to check the bulletin board in the hallway. If anyone wants to be a trooper in the school, to start wearing all black, boot, shirt, pants, headband, or scarf. And yes, also Google the address whenever you come to the school because it helps out with the algorithm. And once again, it's 3353 Glenwood Road, Decatur, Georgia. And with that, let's give a courtesy salute to the teacher, men of Israel, Amar Shabbat, Amar Barak, Yahweh Shem Yahshua Barakatah. And what I just said in the Hebrew translated to the English, may the Lord, in the name of Christ, bless you. Yahweh, his hands down. SARS, return to the sister online. One courtesy salute to the sisters, men of Israel, Amar Shabbat, Amar Barak, Yahweh Shema Alatah B'Shem Yahushua. And what I just said in the Hebrew translated to the English, may the Lord watch over you in the name of Christ. Yahweh, hands down, class dismissed.